That would have been a sorry beginning because I wasn't recording this, so we would have just had audio probably from the cameras, which it's okay, but
yeah, I know, yeah,
something to work on. That. So, what name did we agree on?
Respect the call. Yeah.
You sound so ESPN. That sounds so
Respect the call. Going live. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Sure. What's up, y'all? And welcome to the first episode of Respect the Call.
Respect the call. Simple as that. Respect the call.
Right.
You know?
I guess it didn't take us too long to figure out that name.
Nah, we're basketball players.
Sure.
We got great ideas.
I feel like comparison sake, I play basketball. I'm a basketball player. Not to devalidate myself, if that's a word. Invalidate myself?
I wouldn't. You're still a basketball player, though. I'm not going to say you know the game of basketball. And
for the most part.
And you play it. Yeah. You're not like a terrible player. Exactly. You know how to play. Like you'll get picked up, you know.
I'm going to be one of those people that's just trying to set up the compliment.
No, seriously. Like, oh, yeah, he's good on the wing. We need him. Yeah. Like, he could shoot. He could dribble. He can go to the basket.
Yeah. You see me as a big size guy. You're like, he's going in the paint. Yeah, but I'm 6 foot. I should not be in the paint anymore. Not dominantly. Like, I should be out on the perimeter, swinging the ball. I'll get you a 3.
Kind of like Carmelo.
Exactly. But I consider myself like a 2-3, and I don't think I'm too big to be calling myself a 2-3.
3 height-wise.
Yeah.
Because 3s are normally like 6, 7, 6, 8. 3s.
Are you saying I'm a 3?
No. Okay. I'm saying you're more of a 2.
Right.
You're really like a 1-2, but you're a 2 because you can shoot.
Yeah.
More than you dribble.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
You'd be more of a 2.
I'm trying to work on defensive, but
who cares about defense?
Exactly. Who cares about defense?
Defense is boring.
Well,
I don't tell my kids that. I tell them, you got to play defense. Yeah. Watch Golden State.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's the first episode. So I guess we kind of, over the span of episodes, we'll kind of explain what this podcast is. But it's mainly just us talking about basketball.
Really? This is long overdue, though. Exactly. I want to. This is a PS. Okay, anybody with a podcast or anything, this is not a shot. We've been talking about this a long time ago. It's just schedules and life.
Right.
Like, it's just hard.
It's just sometimes in my whatever the word I need to be looking for is, I'm not consistent enough.
Yeah, that's the life part.
Exactly. Yeah. It's too much of a burden in my life. Not to be emotional on this little basketball-oriented podcast, but got to think about that kind of stuff. But
that's true.
That's the first lesson of basketball. You know what? Maybe in these podcasts we'll give you lessons in basketball.
Yeah.
Off and on the court.
Off and on the court.
That was another working title.
Yeah, it really was. Off and on the court. Kind of like that one.
Might need to bag that one to the copyright.
Might have to redo it. No, respect the call. I like that better.
Respect the call.
Respect the call.
It's
I
nice.
Like it. It do kind of give an ESPN type of feel.
Yeah.
Why you telling me so off-center? Am I? Yeah. Yikes. Well, you know what my skills is at. I just know how to dribble. Right.
I'm just a dribbler.
I'm just a dribbler.
So, you got the topics. You know what? This is gonna be your role. I'm gonna put this on.
I knew you was gonna do that.
This is gonna be your thing. Hit the topics, because I feel like I don't necessarily need to know. Just kind of give me some type of basis on what the topics are, so I can at least get a mind what I want to say. But it's
like I feel like right now it's self-explanatory.
Exactly.
Anthony Davis, Lakers, Clippers.
Yeah.
Who else made a big move? Brooklyn. I think that was like the big.
Houston.
Houston.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that one. That was the last one. But it's
gonna be the season of the duos.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And who's gonna have the best duo?
Exactly. And it's funny because every time I watch NBA, I always think about like what 2K was gonna do. But 2K already kind of did the duo thing with like when Justice Young. That was like 2K16, I think.
Really?
I'm not sure.
I forgot.
I forgot which one it was, but
I stopped playing 2K like after 2K11.
Yeah, it got a little tough. It's kind of rough. You have to really be like an online player nowadays to do that really, kind of stuff. But it's going to be the season of the duos, and I guess obviously let's just hit on the big team to hit on is the Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers.
Them LA Lakers.
We're back.
I forgot back. You was a fan.
I'm a Laker fan because of Kobe.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not a LeBron fan, but I know basketball. He's great. He's good for the organization. He's going to bring money to Staples Center. And then, the last year it was injuries, but I still wasn't satisfied with how he played and how he was a leader. I didn't like certain things he did, but I didn't go into detail because LeBron fans, they'll kill you.
It is. It's very interesting because I think even like listening to different sports places always talking about them how it does look like LeBron wants to be the background guy, and it's like, but you're the leader, dog. You can't do that. But, and obviously, during the finals is where I really saw it, where I was like, okay, LeBron is kind of like that. Yeah. But he could take over a game, but he still needs them supporting guys to take.
Can't do it all, but I mean, adding Anthony Davis is going to be great.
Yeah,
because he's young, and if you go on YouTube, I didn't know how good Anthony Davis was. Like I knew he was good, but I was like, man, let me see. I went on YouTube, looked at his highlights. I was like, wow.
It's funny because do you think it's the team that made him kind of like? I mean, not saying that his college career or high school stuff wasn't like good. I'm just saying as far as like being on the Pelicans, it kind of felt like it diminishes his.
That's true.
How his startup was because he always looked good in them highlight tapes, but you always feel like
they don't do much.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's like Kevin Love. Kevin Love is so good in Minnesota, and then as soon as he got to Cleveland, it was like, this man is kind of trash. Yeah. He's not really that good. Like he's just like, okay, he's really basic. Like
he seems like a very good supporting character.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if y'all hear the static noise, but it's like, okay, you on headphones.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't have headphones, so I'm like,
you'll get so settled here. But yeah, so with Kevin Love, it's always like, are you a good player, or? I mean, he is a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's just not.
Why did he work so well in Minnesota, not on Cleveland? It's because of his role.
I think it's because he's the only one.
Expectations. Maybe he stopped practicing as hard.
Yeah. Injuries.
Injuries too.
Then you play with LeBron. When you play with a star, it is hard. Like, I'm not saying I played with stars, but like I've played with other top talent in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it sucks sometimes because I can't really do what I want to do because I have to make everybody happy. I'm a point guard, so I just feel like it is hard, but I mean, you still gonna know I can hoop.
Yeah.
Kevin Love kind of went downhill. So
yeah, I get it. So, but kind of always kind of deviate the way we was talking about. Do you have a question on the Lakers thing, or do I have to say that? What I said earlier.
What do you mean?
I said, do you see the Lakers winning a championship?
Yeah,
I don't know. This team.
I don't know about this year.
Yeah. And
I hope, and that was going into the next topic anyway, with Anthony Davis signing a 1 year. Mm-hmm. So it's very important that LeBron really keeps Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Like, it's up to LeBron because if they don't have a successful season, Anthony Davis is gone. Yeah. And who knows where he's going to go.
Right.
He signed a 1 year deal on purpose. Yeah. And I heard his interview. He said he just wants to see how it is this year, and if it's good, he's going to stay. If not, that's it.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
I don't blame him.
I know. Especially just based off what he came from in the Pelicans. And then it's like you had that 5 year great deal, but they couldn't get anybody for you.
They couldn't get anything.
I mean, you got Cousins, but that was kind of lackluster. So it was like, that's not much.
And then he gets hurt. So
exactly.
Like,
and now then they got DeMarcus Cousins on the squad too on the Lakers. I mean, it sounds exciting, but can DeMarcus stay healthy enough and be as dominant as he probably can be?
He just lost 40 pounds.
Just now?
Yeah.
Like just now?
How you know? Well, not just now, but going into like the roster, he lost 40 pounds. So they've been saying, he's been taking really good care of his body. So I mean, I'm excited to see how they look, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I just don't feel like they're gonna win this year. It's just too much other talent duos. You got the Clippers.
Yeah, I don't. Well, okay, let's we move over to the other LA.
Yeah.
Before we finish that, actually, what do you think their record would be?
Who, Lakers?
Yeah, where were they? Not even specific numbers, but where you see them standing in the West.
Probably fifth seed.
Fifth seed. Okay.
And that's really saying a lot.
Right.
The West is really powerful right now.
I give them 3.
You give them 3?
I give them 3 just because Clippers. Yeah, they're gonna be a threat. But yeah, I still think they need some pieces as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't discredit Golden State.
Exactly.
Even though they may have lost a couple people, but they have gone through a couple good. They have gone by themselves without KD.
Exactly.
So it's not like they needed that.
Yeah, the only person that really missing is Clay. They still got Draymond.
Exactly.
Then they got D'Angelo Russell. I don't know what that situation is. Are they going to keep him?
Yeah.
But right now, you got to respect D. Russ too, because he was an all-star.
Right. And then, I know the Spurs probably hungry.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They going to probably come up in that little fifth spot.
You got Portland.
You got Portland, who's definitely hungry.
And they just got Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah. But they kind of, then they traded somebody, though, that kind of.
Enes Kanter.
Yeah.
He went to Boston.
Exactly. So it's kind of almost like a trade-off type situation, seeing how Westside will really fit in that scenario. But it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Portland.
I really want Dame to win one.
Really?
Yeah. He's one of my favorite players right now.
Yeah, I need him to win. I need him to win it like he is, in his situation at Portland, running the show.
Because it'll just back up everything he's been saying. He's been I'm not that guy to go to another team. I want to win it my way.
Exactly. Which is cool.
Which is the way I would want to do it if I was an NBA. I don't like playing with superstars like that.
It'll mean a lot to your legacy just to be looking back and be I stayed here and won my championships.
Like Kobe Bryant.
And now people want to come here.
Yeah, the GOAT.
You just had to throw it in there.
Kobe Bryant, 20 years, one team, went through the ups and downs. Michael Jordan didn't do that. He went to the Wizards and he was trash. Kobe dropped 55 on him in halftime.
He was only in the Wizards for 1 year, right?
It's a year.
It had to be a year.
Kobe dropped 55 on him.
We don't count that.
Got to throw that in there. Kobe dropped 55 on him. I don't.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But
LA Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers.
How do they look?
Their defense is going to be amazing.
I hope so.
Every
time I see Paul George, I'm always assuming that this team's defense is going to go up. I don't know why. OKC really didn't show that exactly.
It really didn't, and I think because Westbrook was so much attention, triple double, and it was I didn't even know Paul George was in the MVP racing.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that
because it's you think of Thunder, you think Westbrook triple double, ball hog. So I was I didn't even know Paul George was having that year.
Yeah,
that's really good for the Clippers though.
So they got Paul George and Kawhi. Patrick got an extension.
Yep. You got Lou Will coming off the bench.
Sure.
You got
we're a little guard heavy.
Yeah, it is guard heavy.
Yeah.
Because they got another shooter. Forgot his name.
Yeah.
And they got a really good big man.
Who's their big man?
Forgot his name. Should have did my research on that. Forgot his name. He's really good though.
Is it your boy that used to play on the Sixers?
Nuh-uh.
I don't know his name on that one either.
Yeah.
So it's a solid guy.
Yeah, he's a solid guy. He's good.
I got
he's
all
really
these
good.
devices and I ain't got nothing to search. I can't use none of these to search anything on.
I can.
Oh yeah, you got a nice little phone. Don't act like that. We'll get better over time.
Yeah, it's first one. I'm not that savvy knowing names of role players.
Right.
No disrespect, because if I ever made it to the NBA, I always said I'll be a role player.
Yeah. I'd love to come off the bench. Give me a crispy $3 million for 2 years. I'm with it.
I just seen somebody contract on Brooklyn, man. The dude is a two-way player. He's making $4,000.
$4,000 a month? Oh, a month
for the I think it's a month. I hope it's a month.
I hope it is a month.
If that's but two-way, you get paid from G League and the NBA. Okay. So I don't know if he's making like.
Are you sure it wasn't like 40,000?
No, that thing.
400,000.
That thing said 4 comma. Like hey, everybody else, that thing said 4 comma. I said wow.
Maybe they'll talk about monthly because I do see that sometimes where it says monthly.
But well, I don't know. It had to have been over the year because these contracts is like 23 mil, 10 mil. That's not a month. If that's a month, I'm in the wrong profession. I gotta go.
Oh wait.
Oh, Montrezl Harrell. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Montrezl, man. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
So sorry about your name, man.
Sorry about your name.
If he ever watched this,
I know. Right? He's like, yo, that Keas.
I know, right? I seen the podcast. You didn't even know my name. I'm like,
I dapped you up and everything. You didn't even tell me that you didn't know my name.
Oh,
that's crazy.
I'm looking at their roster now. They got a nice roster.
They do. They have a pretty decent roster.
They got Zubac. From the Lakers. He's good. I was mad when the Lakers traded him.
I don't know. So you see the Clippers doing something. Where you see them sitting?
4. Right above Lakers.
Right above the Lakers. Who's your top 3?
I'm gonna go with Golden State number 1, just because, man. And then people forget Denver Nuggets. Them young dudes is crazy.
Yeah.
So I got Golden State 1, Denver number 2. Whoa. Yeah. It's a toss up for number 3 between a few teams.
I mean, we can't forget Houston is there.
Exactly. It's because I feel like that 3, 4, 5 is going to be so close.
Yeah.
Because it could be LA, like you said. It could be Clippers. It could be Houston. But I feel like we seen James Harden and Westbrook before.
Yeah.
They know how to play together. I hate when people say that's not going to work. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take a lot of shots, but who cares? Like, they're the team.
Yeah.
They could take 40 apiece.
Only thing I do feel bad is for like the other players.
Yeah,
like, y'all not touching that ball.
Me too. And you know what? They just signed Tyson Chandler too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, they're gonna be Capella, Tyson Chandler.
Tyson is really he's like McGee.
Yeah.
Him and McGee are like on that same level. Like
perfect comparison. They're kind of the same.
He's just kind of there.
McGee might be a little bit slower in the head, literally.
Okay.
But no disrespect, but
kind of hard not to think
he's Shaq and the Fool. It's like Shaq and the Fool. He is a little slower.
Yeah.
In the head. I said what I said.
I said what I said. So sure.
But let me go back to it.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. Clippers. I say Clippers is my 5th. Who did I say is 4th? I don't know. I say top 3 would be Golden State, 2 Portland, 3.
Forgot about Portland.
Yeah, as long as they stay consistent. Yeah, 3, Houston.
Yeah,
I see them beating the Lakers as far as like record wise.
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, a little bit off topic, but I hope that the Pelicans versus the Nuggets is a good game.
It should be.
I feel like they're kind of comparable as far as like a future if they all stay together.
Yeah, I mean it should be.
Yeah, and they're West, so they'll see each other a lot.
Who else?
I mean, and the Suns kind of in the background right now.
Yeah, the Suns is.
I feel bad for him because Devin Booker looking real good, man. He looks like he can do something with a nice team. Like I'll put him on Miami.
Oh, that'd be a good look.
I think it'd be
especially
fun.
With Jimmy Butler. That'd be a good look.
It'd be a good fun little. I mean, but he kind of gives me that street baller type.
Yeah,
vibe.
he is a little bit. He is.
So
I mean,
it's. I don't know how long. I mean, he could be on the Knicks. You know, Knicks like street ballers.
I forgot. You're a Knicks fan, right?
No, I'm not a Knicks fan.
No, you were a Melo fan. That was
I'm a Melo fan.
Knicks.
Now, if I pick a team, I like the Bulls. And that's why I've been quiet for the longest.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what they're doing.
I had 2011, but, I had to back off since then.
Dang, I even forgot about the Knicks.
I'm really sitting on the sideline for the past couple basketball seasons. Oh, and not to mention that Zion's on Pelicans, so.
Yeah, the Pelicans, that's another team that people sleep on. Like, I don't really speak on them too much because I don't know. Yeah. I only know 3 players that are pretty good, which is the ones that came from LA.
Mm-hmm.
Are they great leaders? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they got a good experience under their belt. And then your boy is still the coach, right, for the Pelicans? That was the assistant coach for Golden State? Right?
I'm not even sure what coach that was.
I forgot, but I think if he's still the coach, then I mean they got a pretty decent lineup.
Yeah,
and they have a good mentality. You know, they did look good without LeBron and all them when he first got there. I mean, I thought like,
you know what they did.
Yeah, I mean, I put them on the same level as like Timberwolves, where it's like with some time, y'all gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
and maybe a little bit more pieces, but the core right now, I see the Pelicans probably fighting for 7 or 8.
Yeah. See, in Portland gonna be probably like 6. Because of the power of the West, they may end up 6.
Yeah. I give them second round.
And then who's 8th? I mean,
like a solid 8th, or you just
like who?
I mean, them Nuggets.
I got Nuggets at 2.
You do have Nuggets.
You know the Nuggets was number 1. They was number 1 last year, I think.
No, they weren't number 1 last year.
They were number 2.
Golden State was number 1 last year. No. Well, really? I think it was like 3.
Let me see.
I don't think they would. I don't even think it was that high. To be honest with you,
Nuggets was, and I didn't know they was that good until I watched them. I was like, oh,
yeah, they're pretty good. They're real pretty good. But I don't think the Nuggets are going to be that much of a threat, because the West is stacked. I mean, we used to always say West is stacked, but this is stacked.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can win on the East now. Anybody.
I mean, you got Boston.
My money's on Boston.
Milwaukee.
Oh, actually, my money's on Boston. I was gonna say Brooklyn, but I feel like Boston will be so excited to be going against Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So
that'd be a good look.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Oh, my bad. They finished second in the West.
They really did.
Yeah, they was 54-28.
Wow, that's
that's
crazy.
why I give them those top 2 teams. I feel like, and then it's Houston, and every other team is new.
Yeah.
So I can't really put them up top just yet, because Houston, we've seen that before, but I don't think they're going to be better than a team like Denver that's young, athletic, they can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State, just because it's Golden State,
right?
You know, we got to give them that respect. 3, Houston. 4, I got Clippers. 5th, Lakers. 6, Portland. 7th, and 8th, I don't even know.
That's crazy.
Because I'm leaving out the Spurs. Yeah. I don't have the Spurs in that. I don't have Pelicans. I don't have, who else? The Mavericks. I mean,
based off your list, I say Spurs could be 7th.
That's true.
Just based on your list. I mean, I have them up maybe 6, but I don't know. DeRozan felt like he got some fire. I feel like he does.
He does. But when you look at it, it's like, dang. Like, those are really the top teams right now, like, projected.
And ain't like Pop, is he eventually going to retire?
I don't think so.
Really?
He love it too much.
He probably does. I mean, he could pull is Coach K still coaching?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we talked about Lakers. We talked about Clippers.
We go East.
Oh, you want to go East? Go East. Go to, who we going, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit that Brooklyn.
My man Kyrie. I was a big. I know I paused because I want to make sure this come out right. Like,
right.
I was a big Kyrie fan. I still am, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, after this year, it kind of went down for me a little bit because he showed me a different side. Like, he was just crying too much.
Oh, okay.
Like, he was doing like it just. He wasn't really being a good leader, I feel like, and I was like, he was too much in the media talking about team, and if we do this, we'll be better. Basically saying, pass me the ball,
right,
or I'm gonna take 30 shots. I should have took 30 shots. Like, you're not Kobe for real. I'm sorry. Like, I know Kobe your favorite, and you try to emulate a lot of stuff, but you're not Kobe.
This has been Daiki's take.
Yeah, like, and I still like him as a player, but Brooklyn, I looked them up. Man, they had a really good season last year.
Okay.
Like, Dwayne Diddy, I didn't even know he was putting up 17 a game.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they got Jarrett Allen, really good defender. And it's like they already got a nucleus. It's kind of like Boston, but in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So what couldn't work in Brooklyn? I mean, Boston, what's the difference in Brooklyn?
KD.
KD's not playing this year. That's the only thing I said. I was like, if KD was there this year, it'd be different.
It's so tough.
But with KD not playing, how they going to look? It's going to be...
Yeah.
Them guys are not going...
I think he's probably writing off this season. But could also be the reason why they do better because they are underdogs right now, I guess. So, I don't know. I think it was interesting.
Because they finished 6th in the East last year.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
No, not at all.
Even though their record was 42-40, that's... The East is just always weak to me. Weaker than the West.
It is annoying to see the top 4 and somebody's only won 40 games. You're like, dang.
It's like, really?
Y'all getting y'all butts whooped by the West.
That's crazy. But I think Brooklyn still do good. I feel like they'll finish probably the same this year, really.
Really? Okay.
Because you still got Milwaukee. Still got the Sixers. They got better.
Mm-hmm.
They did overpay Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
By a margin. They gave him $180 million for 5 years.
I didn't understand that move. I mean, Tobias, he produced.
He's good.
But I didn't think 5 years worth.
Yeah, what you just paid him was Kawhi Leonard's salary.
Yeah.
Kawhi, that's what Kawhi makes in Clippers. I'm not paying Tobias Harris no $37-40 million a year. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
That's crazy to me. I don't understand that. But I mean, congratulations to Tobias Harris. I mean, you did your thing, man. You got some money. I just didn't understand. I mean, I would give him like 3 years, 80. Something like that.
Something like that. That's perfect. I would have gave him like 3 years, but
because I don't know. Maybe they really set on their core, and they're like, we'll do whatever it takes to keep this team together because it got us some places. And maybe that's the mindset in the office right now, and that's why they did that. I mean,
it could be,
but I don't know.
Ben Simmons, get in the gym and take 1,000 jump shots, please.
I don't know what's up with this Ben Simmons thing. It feels like he's been hurt for the past couple years.
Yeah, Ben Simmons got to get a jump shot.
That's crazy to me. And what was the whole LeBron comparison?
Because he's tall and he could play point, and he kind of dunks like LeBron a little bit.
Yeah.
But
every game I used to watch when he was at LSU, every time I would blink, he has 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
When did he score? I'd be like, when did you score? And then he ends the game 27 points.
Yeah.
8, maybe 10 assists. And I'm like, I did not see that.
He's a sneaky scorer.
Yeah.
Because he can't shoot. So he has to get to like putbacks.
Yeah.
You know, people don't really pay attention to a quick putback.
Exactly.
So
I don't know, man. Ben, I mean, great. He's a good player. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It just feels like he still just came out of college. But, I mean, I don't know if that's due to injuries or, maybe their playbooks not really work for him. Because sometimes I think we forget when people are drafted to the league, sometimes teams just don't work for that player. Like, immediately, like with Zion, like coming to the Pelicans. If y'all look at their the way they play, he doesn't really fit that scheme. But also, Pelicans haven't never had a player like him.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. Anthony Davis, I mean, as far as like a dominant force, the Pelicans don't know anything about that exactly. Well, I mean, it ain't the same people from the Hornets back in the day. So
it's not.
So I don't know.
I forgot about it. We didn't even speak on Zion.
Yeah.
And like what? But I mean,
I was kind of thinking more of like upcoming, and that'll probably be like later because I thought we were gonna hit the duos first.
Yeah, we can hit the duos because Zion.
But so if Brooklyn goes, you say where they sit?
Probably like 6.
6, okay. Because it's just Kyrie for this year.
Yeah, it's Kyrie, and they still got a good team around them.
Exactly.
They may, maybe 5th. It's maybe just 5th. One of those. They're not gonna be like 1, 2, or 3.
No, I'll say 5th. I'll say 5th too. Who's next?
Really, all right. Well, just to piggyback off Brooklyn, like the impact KD will have when he does come.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go from 5th to 1.
Whew. Okay.
No second guess. It's on the East. KD is about to live.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the respect he deserves, and I feel like with Golden State, he should have got respect, but he didn't because you're playing with the superstar team. Yeah. The man did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, but they're also gonna, because KD can go to the finals 6-7 times on the East, and they're gonna say it's because he's on the East.
So what it's gonna do is now, if you say that, now we gotta eliminate LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, crazy thing is
LeBron. We could say, but KD could do something LeBron didn't.
Yeah.
If the Lakers don't win this upcoming year, he won on both sides.
But I mean, even with LeBron talks, they always said that too. They always said that because he's on the East is the reason why he goes to the finals all the time. And
I mean, part of that, because I used to be one of those guys, but at the same time, you still got to give him respect.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, I learned my lesson as far as giving a player respect. And I mean, too far, too late. You know, I was a Kobe hater. I ain't gonna lie. I really realized I didn't hate Kobe.
Haters. Oh.
I didn't hate Kobe. I just hated their fans. I did not like y'all, you and your fan base of Kobe's. Because every time we talk about something, Kobe don't do that. Kobe don't never do that. Kobe doesn't do.
You know what? That's crazy to me because I never said that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But Kobe fans is crazy.
They are.
I see it all the time on Facebook. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
it make us look bad. I can't even cheer for Kobe because if I put anything about Kobe, you Kobe fans are just delusional.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Somebody just tagged me in something about how Kobe was up 3-1 on the Suns back in 2006 and how he only took one shot in the second half and they lost in the game 7. But the Lakers were up 3-1 that series.
You know, it's funny. I don't really recall. I mean,
I remember it, but
I was younger. So I don't really recall too many times like watching the playoff, like watching the Lakers in the playoffs, except for when they won.
I do. I remember.
Of course, because you were a fan. See, I started 2003. Obviously, Melo gets drafted. I go crazy because I literally just got done watching him win at the Syracuse. So it kind of struck my attention, and then after that, I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, Melo.
But I don't
want to speak too much on that, but Melo should be in the league.
He should be.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I get you.
He's better than.
And of course, me as a fan, I wanna see him either retire or get a doggone ring.
Yeah, he need one.
I just need him to have. At this point, I don't care how he gets it.
Yeah, I don't care either. I really want him to win one. So
except for Golden State, I'm not really willing to watch that. I'm willing to watch Lakers, but I'm not willing to watch. I'm not gonna get in a Lakers jersey either, but I'm willing to watch it. I'm gonna get a T-shirt, but I won't spend $100.
You said a T-shirt.
Oh. Yeah, I won't get $100 something on a team I've been talking crap for years. Nah. So no, but Melo, come back to the league. Listen, Melo, this is my Nico moment. Melo, just come back to the league, man. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
we can move on now.
Hey.
Houston, Westbrook, James Harden. Pretty solid team. The best scenario for them to be in because they still got the same people.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. They're in a situation where now their players have to step up. And that's the position they always been in, technically, with James Harden. But they really are in it now because James and Westbrook, I can see them easily scoring 40 and 30. But we need Capella to drop at least above 15.
Yeah.
And get at least above 10 rebounds.
At least.
At least. Now, Westbrook is driving, so that kind of keeps Capella a little away from the rim, which is a different scenario that he normally in with James Harden just popping up threes. But James do go in the paint too. It's not like he doesn't. So it works. And then they still got Eric Gordon, don't they?
Mm-hmm. They got everybody.
They still got everybody. So defensive wise, am I saying that right?
Defensive wise, yeah.
Defensive wise, they're there, and I think that they I think if they're focused and they got that drive, I think they can easily go to the Western Conference.
Yeah,
I mean that'd just be both of them back in that same predicament of almost there.
Yeah, I mean if they get to the finals, they're gonna win because that type of firepower in the finals against any East team before KD gets back to Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh, so you made banking on this year?
Yeah.
They'll win.
Yeah.
So even next year, you don't think they'll win?
Who?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, if it's the Rockets versus Brooklyn in the finals
this year,
next, KD healthy.
Oh, well, KD yeah.
I think I think it'd be a problem because we still have to see how Brooklyn works with them. Because then now even the second year we're having to see that the ball getting maybe a little further away from everybody. Because with Kyrie, he'll take the ball, but he'll probably still be passing. And he won't always have the ball. But with KD and Kyrie, it seems like it's going to be either or.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that. Like, I wish KD can come back this year.
Yeah, I know. It's tough to see. But this year, like you said, I see them probably 5th or 6th or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I say 4th.
Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think. You got Milwaukee, Sixers, Boston.
Maybe Toronto.
Yeah, they did. That's crazy how nobody even thinks about Toronto.
Yeah,
they lost Kawhi Leonard. It's like, we don't need y'all.
It's like, oh, that's not happening no more, right?
But you still got Toronto.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I want to throw the Hawks in there so bad, but they just.
It's tough. It's tough to. I mean, I want to see the Hawks thrive, but I'm not seeing it no time soon. They're in a real big build-up stage, rebuilding stage.
Yeah, they just drafted Cam Reddish.
Sure.
He's just too young for me right now to say he can step up like that. I don't know.
I mean, it's just like what the Bulls drafted. What's his name? I can't remember nobody's name now.
The point guard from North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm not big
cool.
On him. Yeah, I'm not big on him.
Yeah.
I watched them players. Like, a lot of these guys are too young. Like,
Bulls love their guards.
Yeah,
they just love getting guards, which I'm fine with. But you don't develop the rest of the team, and it don't work. He just become a Ty Lawson.
Where is he at? I don't think he's in the league.
I think he's in the Mavs. No.
Oh, I forgot. The Wizards.
I think he's on the Minnesota. The Wizards? Who they got?
They just got
Thomas. Wizards. Yeah. Well,
and I'm a firm believer. Oh, he's one of my favorite players too because he's short and he dominated with Boston.
I feel bad for the Wizards because every time it seems like they're doing okay,
somebody get hurt.
John Wall gets hurt.
Yep.
And it's like, dang.
Yeah, John Wall, man.
I don't know. You see, that's where I was just to compare their career-wise, like Ben Simmons to John Wall. The hype was up there. Mm-hmm. And then now it's like, you're just kind of in the background.
That's true.
Which is cool, but, I mean, I feel like John Wall, you think he'll ever leave?
Nah, because they going to give him money, and he's going to take it. He's just going to keep taking the money.
He'll just retire with the Wizards?
Yeah.
That's crazy to think. Everybody was sitting there hitting that John Wall.
Yeah, I know, right? We did forget about Boston and Kemba Walker, though.
Yeah, sure.
But that's not a duo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, right now we're just kind of scattered on the East. Like, who else can?
Yeah, I mean Kemba. I really like Kemba. Like, I was a fan of him in UConn. Like, I liked him. I just didn't think he was gonna do crazy things, especially with the Bob. I mean, wow, I ain't said it in a long time. I said the Bobcats with the Hornets. I ain't think he was gonna do too crazy things, but I'm rooting for him. I hope he works because he's in the system now that really orients about the point guard. So we'll see.
It should work.
Yeah,
he's better. He'll be a better fit for those young guys than Kyrie was.
Right. He
passed a little bit more.
Okay. So where did you say Houston sat at?
3.
3. Houston sat at 3.
Yep.
We said Clippers, we said Lakers, we said Rockets, we said Brooklyn. Who's the last one? Was there a last person?
I think that's it. I
No.
think that's
Okay, so after all that, who's like the upcoming team to you where it's like this is a year outside of the duos that they're gonna make their stuff known, self-known.
I don't want to say Pelicans.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, I feel like that's a given.
Yeah.
But outside of them, I really don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like at least, it's probably like 10 strong teams in the league, which is a lot better than when it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah. I want the Timberwolves to step up. I really like the Timberwolves. I like the way they set up. but I think their personnel is something needs to be changed.
Oh, Derrick Rose did just go to Detroit.
Yeah,
but I
written off. Detroit ain't really hitting.
Who's in Detroit? I don't.
Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond. Somebody else got signed over there recently.
This is like Jimmy Butler going to Miami.
Sure, but we know why he's gone there.
It's Miami.
He wants to. I think he wants to build his team himself in a way. I don't know, man.
He wants to be the new Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he does, but I don't know, man. Jimmy's good. He's a good player. I didn't like him as much on the Bulls.
I
wasn't a big fan of him, just because it felt like, I don't know, the Bulls felt like they were so all over the place, and now him being on there and trying to start some mess and go up. Great, he's a good player. I just didn't feel like he fit.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler was more. Yeah, especially when Derrick Rose came back the first time. He's like he took Derrick Rose out of his game.
Yeah. It was weird. I don't know, man. Bulls been going through some weird stuff, and I hate sitting over here.
I mean, it's nothing worse than the Knicks, though.
Yeah.
We got to pray for the Knicks. Because they've been trash for like almost 2 decades.
# pray for the Knicks.
Seriously, like they got to get something going because that's a top market.
Who they get? Julius Randle?
Yeah, that's not enough.
No,
at all.
And they drafted some people too.
Yeah, I don't like
your boy from Duke, and he on the
RJ Barrett.
Yeah, he's pretty okay.
Yeah, he's decent.
He was showing himself on Summer League. I liked a couple
going
of his
against them grown men.
Yeah,
like you know what? He's on the East though, so it may work.
I think
for a little bit.
I think though, in 2 or 3 years, he's working out and he's like really, basically trying to get stronger and be more consistent like that. He could be a good player. He'd be on that level of like, I can see him on a level like Damian Lillard.
Really?
I can see him up there just because he's diverse and he's tall. I thought he's like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, I think he's like 6'7".
6'7". Yeah, he's pretty tall and he doesn't look like just combobulated when he's dribbling. So I know that's a weird stance to be like, oh, he can dribble a ball, so he should be up there.
I know what you mean.
But as far as like one of those players that's not mentioned with the KDs and LeBrons of the world, but like, you got like Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, where it's like, yeah, I mean, Kyrie's up there, but you're still kind of like, he's not the all-star. Yeah, he's
not the all-star, superstar on the team.
Superstar on the team, so yeah. And I'm like a Paul George. Like, he could be like a Paul George. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I don't know. That'd be interesting. So the team that I want to go up there is the Timberwolves, but as far as like a team that's going to work, I see the Nuggets. Yeah, because you made me remember that the Nuggets was a good team,
and I think that was their first or second year together.
Yeah,
something like that. It was crazy.
You don't think they need any pieces or any improvement? Because I hate when people say like they need a veteran presence, and it's like, sure, I get what you're saying as far as like keeping their head strong. But sometimes I don't think that's enough because now they're just a body in the way.
Yeah. Like Vince Carter on Atlanta.
Yeah, I know, right?
What was that? Vince Carter, I love you, man. He's like one of my favorite dunkers, but.
And then he said he's getting for another year, too.
It's time to, he can still windmill and dunk and all that, but it's time to hang it up. I ain't gonna lie. It's time to hang it up.
Sure. I mean, he's okay. I don't know. I want to see the Hawks thrive. But it's going to be a minute, and I'm not expecting anything.
Nah. Can't hold your breath with them.
Yeah. So, how long you like this podcast to go?
How long we went?
We're at 43 right now.
That's cool. 45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah.
That's cool.
You want to top it off here? I'll give you one last topic.
What?
One last question for you.
All right.
Okay. So, number 1 draft pick of the 2019 NBA draft, Zion Williams. Is it Williams or Williamson?
I think it's Williamson.
Williamson?
Yeah.
Okay. Zion. You think he's staying in the Pelicans? Do you think he's going to go? And if you do think he's going to go, where do you think he's the best fit at?
You talking about like later in his career?
Later in his career. What, he's got like a 2-year contract though?
I don't know. I don't know how the rookie contracts work.
I thought it was like a 2-year contract and then You're a free agent?
I'm not sure. It might be.
Okay.
It might be.
But whatever. Let's just say later on.
It's just hard to tell right now because I don't, like you said earlier, like I don't know if he fit in the Pelicans offense because his game is not really.
What is he? A small forward?
Who knows? Like in college, he was playing post because he was bigger than everybody. But you're going to the NBA.
Yeah.
You're 6'7", 280.
I think he's a 3. I think he's a 3-1.
Yeah, his handles is not really that. He can't really shoot.
Yeah.
He's like a post field like power player, but he's not tall.
Yeah, I think he could be he could be like a Draymond.
He could. Draymond actually dribble better than him and shoots better than him.
He also got more experience. So.
More experience too, but I mean, I think he'd be a decent basketball player.
Okay.
I don't say he has to shave that weight, but he gotta keep up with his workout. I'm gonna say that. If he don't, that's it. Yeah, he gonna blow his knee out.
Okay. So if you was any team and you had to pick Zion because you felt like he was the best fit, what team you think you would pick?
Oh man, I wish he would have went to New York.
The Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
With his boy?
No. Just
him.
I wish the Knicks would have got the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Because that would have changed where KD went. It would have changed where Kyrie went. I really feel like that would have changed. But when that came out that the Pelicans got the number 1, I feel like Kyrie called KD and said, yeah, that's dead. Let's go to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because New York is the Mecca. Brooklyn is something new.
Yeah.
That's not really like New York. That's like, yeah, they're trash, but that's New York. Like New York.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like that changed everything. And I would have loved to see Kyrie, Zion, and KD. Like, I feel like that would have been amazing.
That would have been.
They would have helped his game so much.
Yeah. That would have been a nice little. It would have been weird because right now he seems like a little dot. And then with them two, it's like you got these 2 nice little giants with you. And then eventually just see them grow.
And New York had money too.
Yeah.
Like, they said New York spoke to KD, and KD said, I'm not signing unless you get Kyrie. Like, they said, we can get Kemba. No, I'm good. Like, when Kemba signed with Boston, he's like, all right, well, if y'all can't get Kyrie, I'm out. And Brooklyn got him. That's why. And
he still got money.
Still got money. He got 30 mil.
Play.
He got 30 mil this year. He's not playing at all. He's going to get another 30 mil next year, and he's going to play.
I feel bad, like, for somebody that's sitting at their house, their nice little house, and they're like, I can't even get 10 mil, and I can play.
I was one of those guys.
Yeah.
I still feel like I could play. I'm just short, man.
So you felt like Zion would have been good on the Knicks.
Yeah.
I can't think of no team that I feel like I could honestly say, oh, yeah, that worked. I'm so happy he didn't go to Cleveland.
Oh, me too.
They
killed careers.
Yeah, NFL and NBA.
Yeah.
They're
horrible.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
The city, man. When I went to Cleveland with the Harlem Globetrotters, bro, there's nothing out there. Nothing. The people are cool. They love you. They will support you.
Yeah.
But the city itself, man, it's no disrespect, but there's nothing out there, man.
Yeah. I cannot think of a team. Like, cause I don't really understand how he plays. Mm-hmm. Like, is he a small forward? Is he a 4? Is he all around? Is he more of a post player?
He's more of a post player right now. Okay. Unless he's in the gym working on his handles and jump shot.
So it's hard to say. Because even like when LeBron came into the league,
he could dribble.
I was like in 3rd grade, so I didn't really have an insight to be like, yo, I don't see where LeBron's going to sit. But just looking back at it, it's hard to see what he plays. Like, he looks like he should be a 2 guard. Like the way that he kind of started his career, he looked like he should be a 2 guard and like a 2-1.
Yeah, I think his height just kind of pushed him to 3.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess if I had to put my money on it, I think I would have just liked him to be with somewhere where the good guard is at, so he doesn't have to dribble. But also, he's not the only big guy. I want him to be a piece, not like the main guy. which I guess technically he's like that right now. He's like a piece, which with a team with no main guys.
Yeah, they got a bunch of young role players.
You think it'd be fun on the Nuggets?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Nuggets then.
Yeah,
I like that because I
didn't even think about that. Yeah. But yeah, Nuggets.
Yeah, that would have been a nice force. I mean, it would have switched up a lot of things though, because they're more swing, quick base,
shoot.
So that's a little different.
And then
I'll try it out for a year.
What's their big man?
I'm really mad that Kenneth Faried is like non-existent. I really liked him too.
Where is he at now?
I think he's not on Nuggets anymore.
Nah. Where Dallas? No.
He is somewhere else. I think like maybe he's in Brooklyn. Or is it somebody else with dreads in Brooklyn? Yeah, I thought he was in Brooklyn. I don't know, man. I really liked Kenneth Faried.
Yeah.
I was really, even like on 2K, like when I made my team, I put him on my squad.
He's a good. Oh, he's in Houston.
Oh, really? I hope he can do something.
Well, dang, he was in Brooklyn too. Wait, where's he at right now?
Can't look at Are you looking at the roster?
I just Googled
Kenneth Faried. You think he posted? Yeah, it's funny when you post something like you can't even look at their social media because they don't even be posting stuff on the team.
They don't.
Like, what team are you on?
Like, we're trying to find out, man. Where you play at?
Where you play?
I'm just gonna stick with Houston right now.
Okay, we'll just say he's on Houston. If he's on Houston, that's a pretty good thing coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they still got Nene.
Yeah. Capella. Are we talking about Houston?
Jokic. That's who Denver got. The big man that's really good. That's
was you talking about Nene was on Denver?
No, Nene on Houston.
Okay.
But Jokic is the one I was trying to put with Denver, like their big man. But he shoots. And he's good on the inside, but Zion would have.
Yeah.
Dang.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
I might try that on 2K. On 2K20. Hey, yo, 2K.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's up? I mean, just hit us up, man. We could be a segment on 2K.
We could.
I'm with it. And like we could be part of the storyline on 2K1. 2K21.
Respect the call.
Respect the call. I like it. But all right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this podcast. This is our first episode. We'll add some more things. We'll see if we can get some more crowd or audience interaction.
Yeah,
that's the word. Sending in questions. Maybe we'll do it like on Instagram or we'll probably post this on Facebook too if we can.
Yeah, I'll definitely post it on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, we can do it like that. But yeah, a little work in progress. Be sure to support anywhere this is at. I haven't posted this yet, so I don't know where it's at. I know it's going to be on Anchor. I can tell you that much. Any plugs before we head off?
No, not this segment.
Not this one? No. Follow you at _ nothing was handed on Instagram or maybe hit up the YouTube channel.
You know what?
Post up something
not nothing was handed. I'm Coach Keas.
Okay.
So follow me at Coach Keas.
Okay.
Keas. Yeah, you can follow me there.
Okay. You can follow me at Just Call Me Nico. Don't put the T. It's JUSCALLMENICO. Or you can follow at JCMN Network. So that's another thing. And also the YouTube channel, JCMN Network. You can hit up with me on all those things. But be sure to support wherever you see this at. Share it as much as possible. Was you about to say something?
I was just. I'm thinking of some theme music we can add.
Okay.
I don't know though.
That'd be nice. But any suggestions y'all have on topics we could talk about or anything? What's the word? Be
yourself.
Sure.
You're looking for the slogan in the end.
What's the word? Like be welcomed. Welcome to leave us suggestions on anything.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time. Respect the call.